Students, linking with the previous topic, the actual question that will be asked in this unit of temperature is thermometer. How we can make a thermometer, what type of substances will be used in thermometer, and then how we can use the thermometer which is made by us to calculate a temperature or temperature difference between the two places. Also, we will verify that our thermometer is credible and reliable or not. If you see, students, in the beginning there is a little bit description about thermometer. Everyone write it in your notebook. To measure temperature accurately, we have to use a thermometer which makes use of thermometric substances. Now question arises, what type of thermometric substances? Students, thermometric substances are those substances which shows a different behavior when their temperature is increased. What type of different behavior? Either they will change color, either they will change shape, either they will expand, and if they are closed they will be open. There is a flower that is called crocus flower. That flower is used as temperature sensor as well, because 25 डिग्री सेल्सियस से वो नीचे क्लोज रहता है अपने पेटल्स को, and when it is increased by 25 degrees Celsius it will open its petals. So it is a natural way to assess the temperature range. If you see, students, the definition of thermometric substances, solid, liquid or gas, that have physical properties. This is very important, physical properties that vary continuously and linearly with temperature. Continuously and linearly with temperature. What is the benefit of physical properties to be changed? When physical property of something is changed, you can see the change in it. Then it is very continuously. What is the advantage? Continuously varying mean you can rely on it. It is reliable. And linearly with the temperature. Linearly with the temperature means it is having same jumps or gaps throughout. So linearity is a key factor we will discuss in the next upcoming classes as well. Students, now we will consider some examples in which we were using thermometric substance or some thermometric property in the different thermometers. In first thermometer, the physical property we are going to assess is the change in volume. We will see if the volume is changing, but we will see the change in volume for a fixed mass of liquid. Mass constant रहना चाहिए, students. If the volume of a fixed mass of the liquid will change, then we will be able to design a thermometer, and we will call that thermometer as mercury in glass thermometer or alcohol in glass thermometer. Both thermometer consist of liquid in it, and these two thermometers are using a thermometric property that is called volume of a fixed mass of liquid. Now moving to the next, everyone make two columns. In first column write thermometric properties, and in second columns examples of thermometer. Students, you can see that these two thermometers are marked. They are calibrated. Calibration means they have scale on it, 10, then 10, then 20. So it means it is representing, if you say minus 10, 0, 10, 20, 80, 90, 10 or like this. So students, if we see next, there is another type of thermometer being represented, that is called electrical resistance of a piece of metal. Students, in this resistance of the thermometer will change. Resistance is a factor which change the magnitude of current in a circuit. If resistance will change, it means the current will increase or decrease in the circuit, and by this way we can start a speaker, we can start a siren, we can start a light as well. So in this, the physical parameter of the electrical wire, that is its electrical resistance, is going to change. Now students, this will not be included in your syllabus, that is electrical resistance, but the next one is important. This is also included in your syllabus, and students, this electrical resistance thermometer is used to assess or measure temperature where there is a danger of fire in the large buildings. There we will place it, and this can assess the temperature changes and resistance will change. If we see, because this thermometer is consist of a thermistor in it. A thermistor is a temperature dependent resistor in which by the change in temperature we can change the electrical properties. If we see, student, here we have a thermocouple thermometer. This thermocouple thermometer is very important because it, students, this thermocouple thermometer is going to change in a physical parameter related to electricity, that is called voltage. और स्टूडेंट, वोल्टेज का दूसरा नाम फिजिक्स में इलेक्ट्रोमोटिव फोर्स. सो वी विल बी यूजिंग डिफरेंट वायर्स, कोल्ड जंक्शन, हॉट जंक्शन, एंड एनालॉग मीटर और डिजिटल मीटर. इस मीटर पे बेटे टेम्परेचर लिखा आएगा, ये नीडल मूव करेगी फॉरवर्ड एंड बैकवर्ड. सो दिस इज कॉल्ड एज थर्मोकपल thermometer. In the last, it is not included in our syllabus, but it is the part of thermometer and thermometer family. We need to remember it. I will share the link of this video with you as well, so that you can watch the video and understand how it will be working. Student, it is like a manometer, but here the physical parameter we are going to check is pressure of a fixed mass of a gas. Pressure of a fixed mass of a gas at constant volume. So we keep the volume constant, but we will allow the pressure to increase and decrease. How we will attempt it? We will attempt it. First we will place this gas into a portion where 0 degree Celsius. Then we will place this gas portion into the portion where we want to determine the temperature. This difference will increase the height in the mercury column, and this increase in height can be used to calculate pressure, and then by applying the formula we can convert this pressure into temperature. This is not included in your syllabus, but आपको पता होना चाहिए. 4 types of thermometers we have discussed. First one is mercury in glass, second is thermistor or resistance dependent, third is thermocouple, and the last is pressure of a fixed mass of a gas. Students, for your interest, I am telling you that there is a type of thermometer which is used, and that type of thermometer which is used to assess the large temperatures such as volcanic temperature and temperature on the surface of the sun, we use radiation thermometer. This radiation thermometer is also not included in your syllabus, but for your information I am telling you. Now here we are to a very important part of the topic. Here is a question you will write in your notebook, as well as you will remember and memorize the facts. Question says that write some features of a good thermometer. If we buy a thermometer, if we construct a thermometer, or if you are a scientist and going to construct a thermometer, then your foremost responsibility is to construct a thermometer which should be good. How we will construct a thermometer with good features? Answer is to measure temperature accurately. We use instrument called thermometer. A good thermometer has the following features. So you will make two columns and you will write the features 1, 2, 3, 4 and in short form, as well as a little explain. Features of a good thermometer. First one is an easy to read scale. Students, it is very important if we construct a thermometer, it must have an easy to read scale. An easy to read thermometer will make it reliable to use it in the laboratory. A student, a teacher, and even a person at site can use it. So it must have easy to read scale. It is compatible with human beings, so we can read it easily. It should not have algebra or algorithm involved in it to solve it and then write the temperature. So it must have calibrated written scale on it. Second very important point is safe to use. Safety is very important because sometimes there are instruments which involve electricity and heat, and we use them by standing at a distance. So we keep in contact with the thermometer, so it must be safe to use. Safety is a very important key feature. Third is responsive to temperature changes. Students, responsivity is also a key factor we will discuss in the next upcoming classes. At the moment your responsibility is to make two columns, and in first column write features of good thermometer, and in second column write the keywords. So responsivity is a good thermometer is the one which can respond to temperature changes. Its mercury level or alcohol level should not be fixed. It must be moving up and down so that it can be responsive to temperature changes. Fourth point is it must be sensitive to small temperature changes. Even if we want to measure the difference between the temperature, which is very less, so it must give a variation in that as well. So a small temperature change must be assessed by the thermometer. This is called as sensitivity. Sensitivity, small temperature change. Responsivity is responsive to temperature changes. If we see fifth, it must be able to measure wide range of temperature. Wide range means it must be able to measure very high temperature and very low temperature. During this measurement of very high and very low temperature, it will have a very wide range. 6, high temperature, and 7 is expensive. So student, we will prefer those thermometers which are less expensive and affordable for generality. So general people must be able to afford it as well, then it will become easy for them to afford and they can use it. So these are the points for thermometer. All of you write these points in columns, and Here for your interest I have listed a table. This table and rest of the things related to degree Celsius, Kelvin and Fahrenheit we will discuss in the next class. Till that time, maintain your notes, keep them safe with you and learn them by heart. We'll discuss in the next class. Till that time, take care. Allah Hafiz.